that mean we're live? Zero watching peak views, increased bandwidth. This is a low resolution view audience.
Yeah, I got you live on.
Am I live on there? You got me live?
Yep.
Okay, well, this is a test, folks. We're making a test here to see if this is going to work and do what we wanted to do in continuing our saga of stories, live streaming on the internet, on Facebook, on YouTube. So this live stream is coming to you from Vimeo, and that is the new program that we're using to do our live videos. So, today we talked about wills and trusts, and I'll talk more about that tomorrow. I didn't do much of a very long video today talking about those things, but we will get into them in much more detail tomorrow, as today obviously is a test program to see that this is going to work in a better way, and this is where we're at. So now I'm in my studio, which is a back office, another part of my office, and so we will be here at noon tomorrow to bring you live presentation, and hopefully it's going to work and not going to freeze up and lock up, and we will fix it as we go forward to see how things are going to work in our saga of financial mastery coaching, developing the blueprint, and understanding and teaching you about the CFO project. CFO project is the real challenge here, to turn yourself around, to get unstuck, to find your way to optimum financial security in the future, to accelerate as much as we can to take you there as fast as we can without risk, undue risk. There is no reason to be at risk. Remember the goals that we talked about, goal number. That's the goal, 20 to 25% of our gross annual income. Goal number 2 is to save money in accessible cash so you can get at it without having to borrow, beg, or steal, pay any penalties or fees to get at your money. You just want to make sure that you have access to your money. When you have access to 50% of your gross annual income, your lives are going to change, because you will no longer have to run credit card balances. You will no longer have to finance automobiles and some capital purchases. And then beyond goal number 2, goal number 3 means you've now made a decision to unconnect yourself, to unbundle yourself from consumer debt. And remember, consumer debt is something you purchase that you cannot pay out of 30 days of income in that 1 month. Now, the CFO Project Challenge is really a unique concept, because if you were the CFO of a company, you got a brand new job. Here you are, you started today. So your goal is now going to be to get control of all the finances of this company. So you need to know where all the money's going, where it's coming from. You need to do the same thing in your home to be the CFO at Home Project and doing that. So how do you do that? So you take a little spiral notebook, and every 30 days for the next 3 months, 3 months in a row, I challenge you to get control of your money and be able at the end of each month account for every penny, every dime that you spend, your wife spends, your household spends, to be in control of that cash flow on a monthly basis. And I can almost guarantee you that at the end of 3 months, you will have had an awakening onto how much money you lose unknowingly and unnecessarily, predicated on, do you really want to get ahead? Are you ready to take the challenge? Are you ready to make the decision to change your future, to change your life going forward? So with that, we're going to sign off for today. We'll be back tomorrow at noon to continue our discussion. Our discussion tomorrow is going to be a continued discussion of wills and trusts and ownership arrangements tomorrow. So with that, we're going to end our event today. We'll see you next time. God bless. Christian.
Yeah.
Is it stopped? Do you have it on your phone?
No, it was just showing up on Vimeo.
I mean, I hit end video and it's not doing anything. It's
Yeah.
just sitting there swirling.
Let's see. Just X out of that and see what happens. Let's see if it says was live or not.